गुड मॉर्निंग बच्चों, हम देखने जा रहे हैं कंजर्वेशन ऑफ एनर्जी पे कुछ न्यूमेरिकल्स, सम न्यूमेरिकल्स बेस्ड ऑन द कंजर्वेशन ऑफ एनर्जी. वी आर टेकिंग अ वेरी सिंपल एग्जांपल. दिस वन इज अ सिंपल पेंडुलम. Simple pendulum means a bob of mass m and a massless thread of length L suspended from a rigid support like this, and at the mean position, this is called the mean position. At the mean position its velocity is v. Its velocity is v. Because of this velocity and this kinetic energy, the bob reach at a angle theta. It makes an angle theta. The question is, there is a pendulum consists of bob of mass m, velocity is v at the mean position, length is L. We need to find what will be the velocity when it makes an angle theta with the vertical. Okay, so first of all you find how much height attained by the bob. This is the height h. First of all you need to find the what is the height attained by the bob. So we are assuming this is the O, A, B and this is C. So take this right angle triangle. In right angle triangle AOC, cos theta is equal to, in this triangle cos theta is equal to base upon hypotenuse. What is the hypotenuse? This is the L, so it is obviously L. So base is OC upon L. That means I can say OC is equal to L cos theta. Now see the diagram. This is the L. This one is the L cos theta. So what about the BC? BC is H. BC is H. So H can be written as OB minus CB. And OB is what? OB minus OC. OB is what? OB is the L. And OC is what? L cos theta. So H equal to L1 minus cos theta. Okay. Now apply the conservation of mechanical energy. Why I am applying the conservation of mechanical energy? Because there is a no non-conservative force. No non-conservative force means here is a no any air friction, neither any air resistance, nor any other force, external force. So by the conservation of mechanical energy, sum of change in kinetic energy plus change in potential energy will be 0. Now what is the change in kinetic energy? Final minus initial. Final minus initial plus final potential energy minus initial potential energy is equal to 0. Now what is the value of Kf? Kf means final. Velocity is here v dash, which we need to find. So this will be half mv dash square minus initial at the point B plus final. This is the mgh and minus 0. Why it is 0, children, is very important, because we are assuming that this is the reference line. Remember that in any question, if you are taking the reference line, that reference line means whose potential energy is 0. So at this potential energy, here the potential energy is 0. At the reference line potential energy is 0. So initial potential energy was 0, final is mgh. Now transfer to this number. Is equal to minus mgh. Is equal to minus mgh. Okay, now you can rewrite half m, take the common, v square minus v1 square v dash square is equal to mgh minus take the multiply, cancel. So v square minus v dash square is equal to 2gh. And what is the h? H is L1 minus cos theta. So by this concept you can calculate the value of velocity v dash at any angle theta. Okay, so this is the first question. Now we are moving on a second question where non-conservative force also acts. Now see this one. This is a very important example. See the question. What is the question? A block of mass 20 kg placed on a rough surface. This is a rough surface whose coefficient of friction is 0.2. Block mass is 20 kg. Coefficient of friction is 0.2. You are applying a force of 60 Newton initial position of the object was 0, that means it was at rest. You are applying a force of 60 Newton. Now the block will start to move. You need to find what is the velocity at the end of 2 meters. That means when the block reach at this point, what should be the velocity? So the question is very important. In this question, other forces 600 Newton, non-conservative force, that means friction force, is also acting. So we need to apply delta K plus delta U is equal to work done by non-conservative plus work done by other force. In theory part, I already told you delta K plus delta U equal to work done by non-conservative plus work done by other forces. So let's start. So one by one, work done by non-conservative. Work done means force into displacement. Work done by non-conservative. Force into displacement. Force is what? It is the friction force. It is the friction force. Fx. X is the displacement. So F is equal to what? F equal to mu mg. Basically, it is the mu n. Mu n. This is the object. This is the mg. This is the n. Earlier we know that friction force is equal to mu n or mu mg. So F is replaced by mu mg and x. Because it is a non-conservative force always taken as a negative, so it is a negative. Remember that. In the case of non-conservative, only in the case of non-conservative, you choose the negative sign. Minus mu. 0.2, m is 20, g is 10, and x is 2. So what we get, children? This will be 80 Newton. Minus 80 Newton. To work done, sorry, 80 joule. Minus 80 joule. Because the work done, unit of work done is joule. So work done by non-conservative force is minus 80 joule. And what is the work done by other force? Force into displacement. Force is 600. Displacement is 2. So this is the 1200 joule. So this is the work done by other force. Work done by non-conservative is minus 80. Work done by other force is 1200. Okay. Now, what is the delta K? Delta K is what? Change in kinetic energy. Final kinetic energy half mv square. We need to find. The question is find the V. So half mv square. Initially it was at rest, so 0. So delta K is equal to half m. Mass is given 20 V square. So this is the 10 V square. So we calculated work done by non-conservative, work done by other, delta K. Now the delta U. Change in potential energy. Children, it is very much clear. The initial position of the block was on the ground, on the horizontal, and finally it is on the ground. So there is no change in the position with respect to the reference line. Reference line is this one. As I told you, the reference line means where the potential energy is said to be 0. So initial and final reference line is same. So delta U is 0. No change in potential energy. Now I am going to put all values in this equation 1. In this equation 1, delta K 10 V square plus 0, work done by non-conservative, minus 80, work done by conservative, plus 1200. So what we get, children? 10 V square is equal to 1120. 1200 minus 80 is 1120. So V square is equal to 112. That means V is equal to under root 112 meter per second. So this one is a question where we consider conservative force, non-conservative force and other forces. Okay. Now we are moving on the next question. Now see this next question. Here a rough inclined plane. This is a rough inclined plane. Angle of inclination is 30 degree. The block of mass is 30 kilogram. It is placed on this inclined plane where coefficient of friction is 0.2. Coefficient of friction is 0.2. and angle of inclination is 30 degree. The question is you are applying a force of 600 Newton in upward direction, in this direction, and the block shifted 6 meter. The question is when it reach at the 6 meter, what should be its velocity? It is same as the previous question, but the only difference in the first question, the block is placed on the horizontal, now it is placed on the inclined plane. Okay, so now the same concept will be applied. Same concept is applied. Delta K, change in kinetic energy plus change in potential energy, work done by the non-conservative plus work done by the other force. Only difference with the previous question, in the first question, change in potential energy was 0, but here the change in potential energy. Now children, solve one by one. So, if it is a block of mass 30 kg, this will be 30 G. This is the angle 30 degree. It is also 30 degree. So 30 G cos theta, cos 30. Okay. And this will be 30 G sin 30, mg. It is all. And you are applying a force in upward direction. So friction force in this direction. Okay. So work done by the non-conservative force. So this is the friction force. And this one is the M. So first of all, you need to find the friction force. What is the value of friction force? That is the non-conservative force. F equal to mu mg cos 30 degree. That is the N. I can write here N and put the value. What is the value of mu? 0.2. N means mg cos 30. Compare with one. N means mg cos 30. That means 30 into g is 10. Take the value of g is 10. Cos 30. Root 3 by 2. So what we get? These two cancel. 0, 0 cancel. So 30 root 3 Newton. This is the friction force. Now what is the work done by the non-conservative force? Force into displacement. Force into displacement. Earlier I told you non-conservative force taken as a negative. So I am putting a negative. Minus 30 root 3. X means displacement is how much? 6. So this becomes 180 root 3 joules. So this is the work done by non-conservative force. Now what is the work done by the other force? Force into displacement. What is the force? 600 Newton. Displacement is 6. 3600 joule. So this one is the work done by the other force. Now delta K is a change in kinetic energy. Final kinetic energy we need to find. Initial was 0 because we are taking as a reference line. This is the reference line. So if it is a reference line means potential energy is 0 and here it was at rest. So kinetic energy is 0. So this will be half mv square. So I can use as equation number 1, 2, 3 and this one is a 4. Now one thing is more here, delta U. Delta U means change in potential energy. As I told you, this is the reference line. So its potential energy is 0. Now this is the displacement. Vertical displacement is this one. Children, this angle is 30 degrees. So this is also 30. So what is the H? H means what? Now in this triangle, you can easily calculate the value of H. How can you calculate? This is the theta sin 30 degree equal to perpendicular, yani H upon 6. Sin 30 is 1 by 2. So H will be how much? It will be 3 meter. That means delta U. Delta U means change in potential energy. That means final minus initial. Final is mgh. Initial is 0 because I am taking the reference line. So reference line potential energy is 0. M means what? Mass is 30. G is 10. And H is, we calculated 3 meters. So this one is a 900 joule. So change in potential energy is 900 joule. Now I am going to put all these values in equation number 1. So children, delta K, change in kinetic energy, that is the half mv square. Delta U, change in potential energy 900. Work done by non-conservative, we already find minus, this one is equation number 2, minus 180 root 3. And work done by other, plus 30 600. Okay, mass is given 30. So this will be 30 by 2. 15b square minus 180 root 3. This will be plus 2700. Solve and get the answer. Okay. So these are the numerical problem by which you can easily calculate the velocity at any end. Now children, this is another question. This is a rod of mass m and length l. Total length of the rod is l. It is vertically stands without any support. Vertically stand. The question is find out its potential energy. Find out its gravitational potential energy. Find gravitational potential energy of the rod. And in this question, we are assuming that this is a reference line. As I told you, reference line means where the potential energy is 0. You need to find the potential energy of the gravitational potential energy of the rod. Children, for that purpose, I take a small element on the rod of length dy. Dy is a very small length on the rod. What is the total mass of the rod? Total mass of the rod is m. Total length is L. So mass per unit length is m by L. This is the mass per unit length. So what is the mass of element? Mass of element, that means dm. 1 unit length having the mass m by L. So dy length having the mass. This one is a mass per unit length. We know that potential energy is equal to mgh. This is the general formula for the potential energy. So what is the, so children, potential energy is equal to mgh. This is general formula. So what is the potential energy of this element? Only of this element. du is equal to what will be its potential energy? Think about it. What will be the potential energy of this element? If its height from the ground is y, so its potential energy is equal to m, g and y. This is the potential energy of this element. If the single object is placed at height h, its potential energy is mgh. So if this is the element of mass dm, height is y, so its potential energy is equal to dm into gy. Now integrating both the sides and also put the value of dm. From limit 0 to length is L, so 0 to L. du integration is u. M is constant, G is constant, L is constant outside. Y dy 0 to L. So what is the integration? mgl, integration of y is y square by 2. 0 to L. This will be L square by 2 minus 0. So 1L cancel. So integration of this value of this one mgl by 2. It is very important discussion. What is the potential energy of this system? Half mgl. Half means you are considering from the midpoint. Its length is, total length is L. So you are considering from the half of length L by 2. So half mgl, this is the potential energy of the rod. So remember that this is the potential energy of the rod. Any doubt? So it is very much clear, the potential energy of a standing rod on the surface of the earth will be half mgl. Okay. It will be rod, it will be chain, any other thing. This is another question. There is a chain, iron chain made by iron of length L. The total length of the chain, you can say this one is used in the cycle. Uses in the cycle. This is a cycle chain of mass m, length is L. Now it is suspended. It is placed on the table, on a smooth table. Its L by 3 portion. Its L by 3 portion is suspended. its L by 3 portion is suspended while, suppose that this one is a chain, this is a chain, its L by 3 portion is suspended from the in air and 2L by 3 is placed on the table. If I release it, what will happen? It will start to move. The question is, when the whole chain will about to leave the table, what will be the velocity? Listen again. This is a chain. This is suppose that iron chain. It is placed on a top of the table, which is the frictionless. L by 3 portion is suspended while 2L by 3 on the table. If I release it, in the absence of friction, it will start to move. It will start to move. The question is, when the whole chain will about to leave the table, what will be the velocity? So it's again the conservation of energy concept. Delta K plus delta U is equal to 0 because we are ignoring any type of friction. We are ignoring any type of friction. So what will be the delta K? Initial it was 0, final is V. So half mv square minus 0, that is half mv square. Now this is this is a reference line. As I told you several times, the reference line means whose potential energy is 0. So first I calculate U initial, means in this case, how much portion is on the top of the table? It is 2L by 3. So children, mass of 1 unit length, mass per unit length is m by L. So what is the mass of this portion? What is the mass of this portion? 2L by 3 into m by L. So how much mass is suspended? 2m by 3. So mass which is on the top of the table is 2m by 3. And what is the mass which is hanging? m by 3. So for simplicity, the suspended mass is m by 3 and the rest mass is 2m by 3. So what is the initial potential energy? This is the reference line. So mass is 2m by 3 g, and this is the reference line, h is 0, plus suspended mass g, and in downward direction, because it is in downward direction of reference line. So this will be L by 3. No, it will be minus L by 6. Because we always choose the, initially we solve, if a rod is kept on the surface, we take the height from its midpoint. That means center of mass. So its center is L by 6. So minus L by 6. So what is the initial kinetic energy, potential energy? Minus mgl by 18. This is the initial potential energy, minus mgl by 18. Now what is the final kinetic energy? Final kinetic energy. Total mass is hanging. So mg. And total length is L. We choose from the midpoint. So minus L by 2. This is the final kinetic energy. So what is the delta U? Final minus initial. Final is minus mgl by 2. Initial is minus mgl by 18. Solve it. Okay. Pause the video and solve it. It will be 4 by 9 mgl. 4 by 9 mgl. This is the delta U. And as per the logic, delta K plus delta U is equal to 0. So delta K is what? Half mv square. Plus delta U, it will be minus plus. So this will be minus. Delta U is minus. So this will be minus 4 by 9 mgl is equal to 0. Transfer to the side and you can calculate the velocity of the chain. Okay. So by this concept you can calculate the velocity of any object. Thank you.